Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Paraphon, and this will be your Mars in Taurus tarot reading. Mars will begin his transit in the sign of Taurus on Sunday, June 9th at 12:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know you're like, Joy, why are we getting this reading on Saturday? Well, a few updates. I decided to switch my schedule. That's why you did not get a TGIF reading yesterday, Friday, because now I'm going to have Twin Flame Tuesdays. And now, instead of just a divine masculine reading, you will also get a divine feminine reading, okay? So the girls is opening up the doors to help everyone heal, from their journey. There's a lot of toxicity out there in the twin flame community, so I'm making things right my way, okay? So because I moved that to Tuesdays, I was like, we gotta, it's gonna be a lot going on, so I had to back this reading up. So now you will be getting your full astrological readings on, yes, still Wednesdays, but now on Saturdays, okay? Isn't that lovely? Don't y'all like that? Okay. And so with the podcast coming, everything, I got to make sure that my schedule is as flexible as it can be. Okay. I got to give myself time to do the readings. Okay. So here we are, Mars in Taurus. Okay. We will be using the Ancient Marseille Tarot deck on today. Okay. And I can already tell y'all this reading is going to be about attracting someone who is adventurous, an explorer, someone who is free. They have their autonomy. They're exciting, fun, impulsive. Something that Taurus is not. Taurus likes comfort, safety, predictability, stability. Okay. And so the Mars energy is kind of shaking that up. And it's just kind of exciting. It's attractive. Okay. And so let's get into it. Okay, and we're starting off here. I don't even know if it's in reverse or not. Okay, I think this is upright. 9 of Swords. You have been dreading this, but I don't think it's really about dread and sleepless nights and anxiety and all of that. I think this is more about your stubbornness, your unwillingness to get out of your comfort zone, your unwillingness to focus on yourself. You're so family oriented, which is fine, but sometimes you got to shake things up. You got to do things for yourself. You got to live your life. And so I think the swords, the 9 of Swords, is telling us to cut the crap. Cut the BS. You slice it and dice it right here and now. And so I think being adventurous is kind of something you have been wanting to do, but you're just kind of afraid. And so it's just easier to act like, everything's okay. So let's see what else we can get here. Page of Wands. Here is the adventurous person that you are bringing into your life. I mean, you find this very, very attractive. Their zest for life is very appealing to you. It is very intriguing. They have this drive, this motivation, this passion, and you just want to get a little taste of what it is they have. Tall, dark, handsome, or slim, sexy, Coke bottle shape, thick in the thighs, whatever you like, voluptuous, okay? And so, that's Frankie. And so, seeing how passionate they are about their own life and their autonomy and their independence, and you're just like, I want that. I need that. How do you get that? And that is what you are going to learn. You're going to kind of like live vicariously through them, and you're going to take the attributes that you like about this person and you're going to start applying it to your own life. And that is why people come into our lives sometimes. We attract, okay, sometimes what it is that we need or things that we want or the types of people that we want, because we lack that in ourselves. And so when we connect with certain people, we are able to kind of learn from them and see how they do things and kind of have our own takeaway, okay? And so that is the message, okay? Pages are messengers. They kind of bring things back and forth, okay? And so I think that is the major part of the message. You need to awaken your passion, okay? Mars rules Aries. So Aries and Taurus, okay, they right there all about each other, okay? And so sometimes Aries brings in the calm energy, because at the same time you might be bringing the calm, the dependability, the comfort and safety that this person needs. There's an exchange happening. There's always going to be an exchange of energy that you have to be aware of. So while you are learning from them, they are also learning from you. And I don't know which energy you might be. You might be the Mars energy and they might be the Taurus energy. Whatever it is, it's going to be an exchange, okay? So get ready. Eight of, is this wands or swords? Let me see. Y'all know how this deck be doing me sometimes. I'm like, what? I want to say it is wands because it is bent. Okay. It is. Eight of wands. Things are going to be going very, very fast. Okay, very, very impulsive. You're going to have to be able to keep up, okay? And if you can't keep up, okay, you're going to miss a few things. But also, you may need to teach them how to slow down, relax, pay attention to the details, pay attention to your money, pay attention to the people that you have around you, okay? But this Eight of Wands, and it's just so funny how I talked about an exchange of energy. You got 4 wands going across here and 4 wands going across there. Everybody is bringing what they can to the table. And we know what 4 of wands is, right? Teamwork, partnership, project management, coming together. Okay? Masculine and feminine energy. Mars is the masculine energy. Taurus is the feminine energy. Okay, remember that. Equal yet opposite. And 10 of swords, and this is in the reverse. And so this will kind of be the end of kind of how you used to do things. Because even though this is a 10 of swords, there are only 2 swords here. Okay, and it is even kind of, the swords are kind of in the same position as the 2 of swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. And they would be if it wasn't, you know, in reverse. And so I feel like this ending that we're getting, this ending and new beginning, is kind of sparking some things for us, because you see the swords touching, right? And a lot of times to create sparks, that's when you rub the two metals together, right? You get sparks. Sparks fly. I told you there's an attractiveness happening. There is some electricity being exchanged here, okay? And you may even be surprised that you are even attracted to someone like this, because we started off with the 9, which is completion. That means you're done, okay? And then we get 10. Since you're done, let's go over here. Let's restart a few things, right? Wheel of Fortune, another 10. So not only are you having some type of ending and new beginning in your practical life, but things are looking up in your spiritual life. You are blessed. Think of this relationship or connection as a blessing. Okay, things are on the up and up. You will have great fortune. The things that they spark are kind of gonna get the wheels turning. Get it? It's gonna create some movement. Get those chakras wound up. Okay, you're gonna feel a bit of an activation. Okay, and we know that Taurus is associated with personal finances. So this person could be teaching you how to spend your money on things that you like, and you could be teaching them how to save money, okay? Monkeys on the wheel, right? But one monkey got a sword. He ready to fight for his. People always, when they think of Mars, the first thing they think of is aggression and fighting and warrior. But no, Mars is about being assertive, okay? And kind of stepping out there and taking the risk, okay, in order to have a fulfilling life. Because that's what life is about. This whole ride we on is a risk. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we're lucky we made it as far as we did, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't make it out of the hospital when they're born. A lot of people don't make it to 5. Okay, consider yourself blessed and lucky, says the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we all just out here on the hamster wheel. Okay, just spinning and spinning and spinning on the globe. We on this giant rock, just out here spinning in space. And thanks to gravity, we being held down. Okay, hold me down, P.O.P. 10 of Wands. I like all of these 10s. 3 10s so far. 3 10s. That's 30. Understanding. So what we have to understand is that we were carrying essentially the weight of the world. Okay. I know it's not the world, but I just talk about this being on the spinning rock, right? The weight of the world is always on our shoulders. Taurus energy, we're always kind of taking responsibility for others. We got to be the dependable one. We got to be the realistic one. We got to show up for everybody. Who is showing up for us? You. You are the only person that can show up for you, that you can depend on. Can you depend on yourself to be there for you in your own time of need? How dependable are you? Okay. How dependable are you for you? I mean, this is 3 10s in a row, back to back to back. Put all those wands down. Put that stuff down. Psh, smacking it out of your hand right now. Okay? Put that down. Okay? You don't need that right now. Pick up something lighter. Okay, something that's not gonna break your back, something that's not gonna weigh you down, overwhelm you. Okay, you so stubborn. You always volunteering for stuff that you don't need to volunteer for. Keep your mouth quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Put your hand down. I'm about to say, how's we getting another 10 again? This is the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. And it's like, I told you to put some stuff down and you did. You put some things down. So now instead of having 4 wands, okay, they were able to put down a wand and so were you. And so now it is 3, okay? That's good. It's nothing wrong with that. Do what you can. You have to prioritize certain things in your life. I can't tell you which ones to put down, but I know you're carrying too many. I know you're carrying too much responsibility. I know you carrying too much trauma. Okay? I know you carrying too many wounds. Okay? And some of y'all might be holding on, hoarding money, and you just need to spend it on yourself. Okay? Buy that nice thing for you. Eat something good. Y'all know I'm always going to tell y'all, make sure y'all eat something good if you can. That's the first thing. If you don't do nothing else for yourself, eat a good meal and make sure you get dessert. Okay? But 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is telling me that there's still a block. Because even though we got this 8 and this 10 of Wands and we got this 4, they're all X's. X's. XXX. Triple X. X-rated. X marks the spot. X is unknown. We don't know. You probably don't even know how to heal yourself. You don't know where to begin because you have so much trauma. You don't even know where to look. You have pushed that so deep down on your subconscious that it's hard for you to bring it up. But guess what? You're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to dig so deep, and we don't get no sleep because we be up all night until the early light. Janet. Okay? Yeah. You put a block up. A roadblock. And I think you might hold on to things because it makes you feel safe and secure. A lot of people buy material things so they can kind of cover up their trauma, their wounds, and it allows them to not think about what they've been through. And so reducing the number of wands is kind of like peeling back the layers one by one. You and whoever this person is that you are attracting, okay, or bringing into your life, you are both helping each other heal. You are all growing. I don't know if this is stemming from something in early childhood. I will say maybe like 2 to 5 years old. I don't know what happened there, but maybe think back to around that time. Okay, because Taurus, Mars and Taurus energy is early childhood from like birth up until school age. So I don't know if there was a lot of change. Maybe you moved around, and so there are some things that you keep around you or behaviors that you exhibit or display that, you know, like routine makes you feel safe. Predictability. Well, I know this is going to happen, so I don't have any anxiety. There's no panic. You know what I'm saying? Because when things change, it's like You get nervous, you get scared, and you clam up. And I think that's what the Mars energy is doing. It's teaching us to kind of live. And it doesn't mean that we're being irresponsible and we're just out here just being impulsive and doing whatever, but it's about not second guessing ourselves, taking that leap and knowing that we're going to be okay regardless of what else may be happening in our lives. Yikes. The Star card. Hopes, dreams, all that coming true. You know, I got to block out the nudity or whatever. But it's the Star card. Okay. Balance. Your dreams are going to come true. Look at it. Don't look like fireworks. It's fireworks between you and this person. And we already talked about sparks flying. Yes, 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 yes. Empty out those cups. Empty those emotions. Let it all go. Free yourself. The freedom will allow you, okay, a lot of the things that you have been doing were based off survival. You felt like this is what I need to do in order to survive, to live my life, to be a productive citizen. But a lot of the things that you were doing, and it's not that you were doing anything bad, but when you become dependent or obsessive, that's when it is unhealthy, okay? When you can't make your own decisions without somebody's cosign, when you have to hold on so tightly to certain beliefs, okay, that's when things get skewed, okay? And so I need you to dump, okay? Trauma dump, photo dump, go to the dump your trash, literally and figuratively. Whatever you need to do, I need you to do that, because that is the only way, okay, that you are going to be able to move past a lot of the things that you have endured, okay? And some of these stars, these sparks, these fireworks, that is your anxiety popping off. Like, oh my God, I can't. As you're dumping out all of the trauma, all of your issues, all of your unhealthy behaviors, okay? It's gonna be tough, but you can do it. I believe that you can do it. You might have to go see a therapist. You might have to have a discussion with your family members. You might have to talk to your own children or your significant other, people at work, XYZ. Whatever you need to do, I need you to do that for you. It's not about them, excuse me. It is about you verbalizing and expressing, okay, how you felt, even if it was all those years ago. Because your parents, if you say something to a parent, they might be like, dang, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Well, this is what happened. This is what was really going on. I couldn't tell you because you were a child and you wouldn't understand. But now that you're an adult, boom, let's talk about it. And sometimes all we need to do is to say something. Speak up for your inner child. Say something for your inner child. And you have to be careful, because a lot of you, if you have these conversations, the response you get may not be the response you want. And so you might turn back into that child. Okay, so I need you to kind of mentally prepare yourself. Okay, we're not running. We're not going crazy. We're not being aggressive with it. We are simply expressing how we felt in that moment and how it still affects us now. Okay? You have to believe it to achieve it. Knight of Cups. This is a very emotional time, okay? But this is your chance, okay, to be there for yourself. While you, with the Star card, you may have emptied out 2 cups, but this person that you are learning from, they are bringing you a fresh cup, a bigger cup, a different type of cup. This will be a new cup that you need to fill on your own for yourself. And we're not going to fill it with material things. We're not going to fill it with money, clothes, shoes, cars, all of those things. We are going to actually fill it with things that bring us real happiness. Okay? Looking at the time. Looking at my rolling, it's about that time. Emotional fulfillment. Okay? And it's so crazy because don't they look like the same person? Look at their face. This is a woman pretending to be a man. You were pretending to be somebody you were not. You were pretending to be somebody you are not. And you cannot go on like that. Because a knight goes to war. And you putting on this mask, this cloak, these false garments, okay, that just sets you up to kind of always have to fight for your own value as a person. And that's not fair. You shouldn't have to justify your importance to anybody. You are alive. You are a person. You are important. You are somebody. I value you. And not just because you watch or like or comment. Because a lot of y'all don't do that. And I know y'all be watching. Okay. I want to do another card. One more card. So let's just do bottom of the deck and close on out. Living under the shadows of the cloak and dagger was not serving you. It was like you were always on defense. And you would just oftentimes just give up your cup. Give up what it is that you have to make others happy. That's why you tried to accumulate all these material possessions and things and money, because you thought, oh, well, if I have enough, I could just give them some and make them happy. Nah, that ain't cutting it. Because people who are only with you for what you can give them and give you nothing in return, useless. Bottom of the deck, right? 6 of Cups in reverse. We are healing our past trauma. We are emptying out all of the mess. We are letting go. We are moving on and we are moving forward. We are allowing ourselves to go for ours. We are never going to give up on our dreams. You probably did have to give up on your dreams when you was hiding behind these cloak and these clothes that wasn't really you. You gave up a lot of things that you wanted to do to make others happy. And we're not going to do that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Okay? I want you to live as your most authentic self. I want you to be free to value you. You are somebody. You are valuable. You are loved. Regardless of any trauma or any wounds, anything that has ever happened to you, you are special. Without the money, without the possessions and the material things, you deserve to have a good life. And you can and you will. All right, y'all. See you next time. Peace.